This is the Rockers for Christ um, audio version. What I'm going to be talking about is my testimony and how this strengthens me to share this with others. It strengthens me in my relationship with God, because God's always there. Like He says, He'll never leave us nor forsake us. Even in our toughest times in our lives, God's still there. Like He said, He'd never leave us. So let's do our word of prayer, and then we'll get into my testimony. Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that, Lord, that You'll give me guidance and wisdom to help share my testimony with others, and that people will be moved. Maybe they have something in their life that's similar, and maybe I can help them by sharing my story. And in Jesus' only precious name, I pray. Amen. Alright, let's get started. My testimony is about me being healed. I don't think I ever shared this with you before. Those that listen and watch my videos, I don't think I ever spoke about this before. I know I don't think I ever talked about my dad. Yeah, it's been 3 years. I think it will be 3 years on Saturday, on Tuesday. It might be Tuesday, I think. Yeah. But I lost him, and sometimes it's hard to do things, but I'm dealing with a lot. But everyone does that. Everybody deals with a lot. I'm not the only person. But I'm actually getting closer. I'm actually doing things online. I'm actually doing a course online. And I got a church that I go to every Sunday. And I at least try to read the Word every day. I know I need to do more. But going through this course online, they do a lot of notes online, so I can read as I go. But my testimony starts at it was at a healing revival, and I was always skeptic about healing, and because I was born in a Baptist church and believed that Christ doesn't heal people, but He does. It had nothing to do with the person that was putting on the healing revival. It had to do with my belief and my strength in God, and that's what healed me. I have a thing since I was born. For people that know about it, it's called spina bifida, and spina bifida usually is a curve in your spine, but for me, it is a tear in my spine. And because of that, I would shake when I'd stand for long periods of time. And I get that pain. Sometimes I'd be in the middle of the night and get a feel like somebody poking me in the back. Since that day that God healing me, this pain has went away. I don't feel that anymore, and believe that Christ healed me from that pain. I no longer shake because being healed, and that's my testimony. But also, losing my father 3 years ago, it's helped me to, like I said from the beginning, God is always there in your life, no matter. People get angry and they say, why is this, why is that? They start to blame God. It's not God. It's not. God's always there. Like he said, he'll never leave us nor forsake us, and never leave your side. Even in the tough times, you may feel like that God's not there, but he is. He's there, and like he said, you have to have a faith of a grain of mustard seed, and your faith grows as you grow closer in the relationship. It's no longer that mustard seed. It gets bigger, and just hold on to that. Like my book that I'm going to be coming out with. The book is called Live Like a Wise Man, Stay Strong in Your Faith. And it talks about different topics like fear and things like that, but it shows that even in those hard storms in your life, God is always there. Hold tight to that, and when these storms come your way, you'll be able to face it because you're living the way the wise man, not like the foolish man who built his house upon the sand. You're living like the wise man who built his house upon the rock. And the floods came and beat upon the house, and it stood because it was found on a good foundation, and the foundation is God. So that's about it. This is what I'll talk about, and I'll come on next week and talk more on something else. Keep listening. Thank you.